What's up, my Finna loves? It's Miss Finna D coming to you all from Finna Entertainment News. In my attempt to post other content that I felt were shorter than my review, here we are a week later, and I'm just now posting what happened last Sunday. I wasn't going to post a video anymore, but I do not throw away my work. So, since the new episode is, I don't know when, I'm no longer watching the Porsha Williams show. Also, two people sending me DMs and saying, Vina, after all of these years, you've been saying these things about Porsha, and you were right. I'm like, okay, let me see what everyone is talking about, okay? All of these things were recorded the same night the episode aired. So if you hear me saying a certain day or date, just know that this content is from last Sunday. And also to my businesses outside of YouTube, I get caught up in that. So, but just hang in there with me. Let's get into it. While her cousin was burning down the internet with her accusations against Dennis, and when she was basically screaming at Dennis and his mother to leave, okay, even though she insisted that they come on the trip. For those of you who watch all of my reviews, then you're caught up. For those of you who missed it, go to the RHOA playlist to see all of my reviews, okay? While the internet was dragging her and all of that was happening, this is what Porsha Williams posted. Okay? In Miami, on a jet ski, having a great time. Pretending like she was so unbothered. Her answer to, I don't care what you all have to say. Why you drag me and discuss me? I'm living my life. I'm on the water. I'm on a yacht. What are you doing talking about me? So while someone was accusing the father of her child of sexual harassment and all of these other accusations, those are some serious accusations and some allegations. And this is what Porsha posted. Because to her, pretending like she's unbothered, proving a point. Then fast forward, the next episode come where we got to see Porsha in action. This is Porsha almost knocking Simon head off. He's doing everything to hold her back. And this is her wig lifted, trying to get away from him. While she was getting dragged, being called a Karen, her activism being questioned. Porsha is a Karen, laughing my bleep off, starting fights, then crying and wanting people to get arrested. It's just wow. Now you all see why she did not want Bravo the show. What happened at Candy's husband Todd's birthday party when they left Kenya Moore questioning her activism, and then we never ever got to see the footage. Now y'all see why? You can't be screaming Black Lives Matter, protect black women, marching and doing all of these things, yet attempting to fight another black woman allegedly who's doing something amazing for the community. Not Porsha talking about activism when she was trying to get that black man locked up in Mexico. Exactly. Her auntie was like, are you going to apologize to the activism people? Nope. I didn't do anything wrong. I was protecting my family. Like, no remorse. Because when you are aware that you have some form of responsibility, when you take an organization seriously, when you take what you are doing seriously, then what you do in the midst of doing the complete opposite of what you represent, you apologize. You take accountability. You present yourself in a certain way. You don't say, no, I'm a human being. I don't need to apologize. That means you don't take your position seriously. No one is perfect. But when you step in a role, understand that you are taking on some huge responsibility. That comes with manning up, and that comes with a different form of maturity. And someone who was serious about the organization and Black Lives Matter and everything she stands for. or stood for, should I say. Understand how important it is and would have released an apology. But that's not what she did. It was only when she got dragged so badly, she said, wait a minute, I have to do and say something. But then what she posted made it worse. Let's read it. There is a lot that viewers didn't get to see tonight. And I wish we had more cameras to capture that, which I understand is nobody's fault. I've learned in the past that physical violence is never okay, especially when a man, yep, blaming Dennis, is causing physical harm to women. That is something we are too desensitized to as a society. I spoke to some of my family members that were present and decided at the time it was best not to talk about what camera didn't get to capture. Okay, what the camera didn't get to capture because I was trying to protect Dennis. Of course, Porsha had more to say. I'm going to get to it. I'm also going to read those comments and social media reaction of them basically dragging her for not taking accountability. I will put that in the end. But what a way to protect Dennis by calling the cops on him. The reason why Dennis did not get arrested is because allegedly the cops came, reviewed the footage, and did not see anything to charge or arrest him for. And had production released all of it, it would have been Porsha going to jail and not Dennis. Of course, this is how she was talking to his mother. I don't know who's going to just sit back and watch you speak to their mother like this. All of the things that has happened between you and Dennis, regardless of what he's done, and I'm not taking up for Dennis, does he speak to your mother like this? Exactly. Watch all of the other videos I've done. Also, Dennis' reaction. I did a video to that because he also had some things to say. Go to the RHOA playlist to watch all of the videos that I've posted on this topic. Let's continue. His business and therefore our own daughter. Looking back, that was not the right idea. I take accountability for reacting strongly to what I was seeing and hearing. While I was not physical with Miss Gina, I regret to arguing with an elder. We're 6 months removed from this incident and I'm looking forward, not backwards. You see, when you take accountability and you apologize, you don't blame someone else in attempt to bring somebody down while you're attempting to take accountability. You were trying to protect Dennis? Where was your protection last week when your cousin accused your daughter's father? Can't say that word. You were waiting to see what will be in this episode so you can come out with another lie. At the end of the day, this is your daughter's legacy, and it's sad to ruin it for a TV show. But you played a major part into what happened. Maybe this show wasn't the best idea. Girl, please, I like you, but this is a no. Take accountability. This show was a mistake, sis. The editing basically doesn't show her in the best light. Ain't no editing. That's who Porsha is. What exactly didn't we see? Nothing. Everything you saw is what happened. You know, some people say, oh, Bravo will never show a man hitting a woman. If that means it gets to clear Porsha Williams' name, Bravo would have shown Dennis hitting a woman. It did not happen. Dennis would have gotten arrested. It didn't happen either because it didn't have enough evidence. Porsha, please stop. You putting this all on Dennis again, playing victim. You were the cause of all of that mess. Shaking my head. This is on Porsha Williams' page. However, you won't see these on Porsha page anymore because that dragged so badly, she took the post down. Either that, Dennis threatened her with a lawsuit or something. I don't care if you're the mother of my daughter. You're going to publicly post that I put my hands on women? That's what we're doing now? Oh, yeah, she took the post down. I love you, girl, but the word for today should be accountability. I've been Team P for years, but these past few episodes, baby, I can't even get with you. Girl, yes. Agreed. Exactly. Porsha started all this mess and now want to blame Dennis. Porsha, several of the housewives blocked me because I get under there for you. Now, sis, I'm gonna get under yours. Sis, this show is not working out in your favor. Family goes through its ups and downs. However, mama gotta stop trying to get physical with people, especially on camera. Take responsibility for your actions. I ain't even gonna comment on Dennis Road. Take responsibility. This too shall pass. Still no accountability. Ever. None. Absolutely none. And people just cheering her on for this horrible, bleep, one-sided behavior. And that's why that monster will continue to grow. Porsha Williams created it. Bravo contributed. And her family filled with yes men because she's giving them money are continuing to contribute to the hot mess. She needs to set a better example for the sake of her child. This isn't it. Exactly. This show hasn't done much but reveal to us she has zero control over her emotions, and this family trip had nothing to do with blending for the baby. The baby seemed to be the least of everyone's concern. Absolutely right. This to me was a bad idea to begin with. It just showed how dysfunctional these people truly are. This really had nothing to do with their child. Girl, bye. We saw the fight and the attempted cover up. Please get some help. Girl, take accountability. At this point, there's so much TV footage of you resorting to violence. Be a better example for your daughter. For Christ's sake. Well said. This, throwing plates and camera equipment, shaking my head. I love you, Porsha, but you need to be accountable for your actions. It's getting old at this point. Very. Exactly. Stop it, please. That man didn't hit you. If you hit him for being a dog, fine. Basically, we see a play trying to get this man out of his daughter's life out of hate and spite. Please do the work and heal. Don't pass your venom on to your baby. You loved that man cheating until you got with Simon. It's okay for you to hate what he did to you, but don't act innocent. We love you, Porsha, but this is not it. Please do the work. Maybe you think we are delusional. We saw you pop off on Dennis' mother. Girl, she don't care. For real. All I saw was Porsha and her cousin hitting everyone, including the crew. Porsha lying about what we saw make it worse. Take responsibility and say that you're going to work on your issues. Did you see this behavior in your household growing up? What's the problem? Dennis didn't deserve this. No one does. We saw what we saw. The ghetto. Girl, I be with you, girl. But you lacking accountability and you being a tad bit bitter. Okay, you are. And controlling. I honestly think Porsha is mad Dennis cheated and ruined a good thing. Now she has to resort to Simon. Porsha, you've been in 4 incidents. I think you are the problem. You need to learn to take accountability, boo. Okay, so the cameras caught you, Storm, Lauren, and Storm's mother hitting Dennis, but they didn't capture this so-called abuse from Dennis. You a bold-faced liar. Oof. At this point, you are a liability to Bravo. This is your 4th fight. Seek therapy. You definitely need it. Stop playing with that man. You do realize that he's your daughter's father, and you will regret this one day when your daughter sees this mess on TV when she's old enough. Shaking my head. If you really want to be accountable, sis, do the work. Get help. You are fragile, broken, and even dangerous to yourself. Aside from others, you need help, and your fiance knows you need help. Of course he does. But this is his meal ticket to fame. Look at Porsha in action. Oh my gosh, that man have seen a completely different side of Porsha. For this big man to be holding you and you're still able to fight back and try to get out of his grip, talking about I blacked out. Go ahead and do the work. Do you know how dangerous you can be when you blacked out at your grown age of 40? You are allowing other people to get to you to the point where you're still blacking out. She's going to black out on the wrong person, lose everything. She doesn't go and get the help that she needs. This is crazy. It's the delusion and lack of accountability for me. It's scary at this point. You have a lot of yes men in your life. Your soon-to-be husband is one as well. I've been saying it. No one really holds you accountable. It's like they're afraid or something. It's no way in hell Simon don't see how overly invested you still were in Dennis and his personal life. How? How did your mom's boyfriend know more about what Dennis had in your basement than you? Come on now, Porsha. Who are you trying to convince? Because it ain't us. It looked like Dennis was protecting his mother. It was a lot going on and everyone was misreading the situation and just reacting. I wish you both healing because there seems to be a lot of hurt. This is a true dishonor to your grandfather's legacy. A huge cost just to be on television. Now, Porsha. See? Remember back when you lied on Candy for no reason? Did you forget she too had businesses, a family, and children to protect? Thank you. Then tonight you said you wanted Dennis, which is PJ's father, locked up in Mexico prison and you called him an animal. I'm sure that's the complete opposite of protecting him. This show has shed light on parts of you that are very unpleasant. I get editing is a thing, but some of this is your raw character because the things we actually see you do and hear you say don't add up to the damage control post you follow up with. It's time to take your accountability. At this point, Bravo needs to stop her food, meaning fire her. Too much violence on Porsha end. Season after season, Bravo cut the ties and let Porsha get the help she need. I understand drama makes TV, but at a certain point, this is real life. Porsha fight physically, not verbally, and that's not okay. It's too much, and all you do is make excuses for your behavior. You have a beautiful daughter who looks up to you. Get some help before you end up in jail or someone end up hurting you. Yep, love you, Porsha, but you started this. The way you addressed his mother. Let someone say that to your mama. Exactly. Damage has been done. What remains are your words stating Dennis hits women and his mom is a B word. But all we saw was you wilding out, getting violent like in the past. This will haunt you later, most likely come out of your child's mouth to you. Get professional help now, not just for the cameras. Whew. When that post didn't work, because you can clearly see I took all of those comments from Porsha Williams' page when she posted that, okay? She got dragged so badly, and I left most of the, way out there comments out of this because I do want my video to stay up. There's just certain words you can't say, okay? Porsha decided to find a new approach. When in doubt, post the baby, okay? Porsha always posts Pilar, so I'm not even going to sit here and say she doesn't. It's her daughter. She always posts her. But when she got roasted like that, she decided, you know what? Let me not blame anyone. I'm just going to do what my supporters are telling me to do. That just wasn't the move. So she posted this one right here. Go ahead and swipe this one, that one. Okay, and it's just, they're all smiles. Okay, and she simply wrote, she tagged Pollard. You, Pollard, okay, heart emoji, my little lifesaver. My purpose, the reason I will keep getting better and stronger. I'm not perfect, but you are. Okay? Hashtag PJ's mama. Hashtag blessed. Of course, you had people in the comments talking about, oh, now you're using your daughter. One of the very first comments that she pinned, this person defended Porsha. She has posted her daughter many times since that incident happened 6 months ago. But people have to realize that even though it happened 6 months ago, the public did not know it happened. They are reacting to what they're watching on TV. This is just airing now. So, of course, the public will react. When you are violent and behave that way, and then right after you post your daughter, what do you think is going to happen? Of course, people are going to say you're using the baby, to get sympathy and, empathy from people. Of course. I'm not saying, it's right and it's cool, but that's just what's happening here. Anyways, Twitter also had more to say, so I'm going to end the video here and leave it up to you if you want to stay and listen to me read more tweets and comments and all of that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and insert what I read from Twitter. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Porsha wanting Dennis to be arrested when she was the aggressor is some gaslighting elite-ish. At this point, I don't give a bleep what Porsha gotta say. I don't give a bleep about her fake apology. You abused your baby father. Let's not change the narrative, because if the roles were reversed, we would want Dennis behind bars for attacking Porsha. Why is Porsha acting like a victim? Sweetie, you and your cousins instigated the argument and fight. Porsha busted this man over the head, threw a plate at him, and was trying to fight his mom. Then gonna say, I apologize if I play a part in this. B word. Exactly. Porsha went after Dennis' mom, and y'all thought he wasn't going to step in between them. Porsha was wrong. Period. After Porsha checked that producer, I know that they were determined to show how messy her bleep really is. For those of you who saw the episode, Porsha once again texts everybody in her family allegedly to be quiet and not talk about what happened, because she was in the wrong and wanted everyone to just sit there like nothing happened and not speak on it. And so the producer stepped in, and she continued to sit there, and her family obeyed and did not say anything. And then her response was, are you done with this scene? And he was like, well, if you're not going to say anything, we can wrap it. We didn't see everything, but we saw enough. If they review the footage, Porsha would be the one going to Mexico jail, not Dennis. Exactly. I really can't defend Porsha anymore. How are you the clown of your own show? Got me out here agreeing with the hot dog man. Porsha went from being one of the most liked housewives to being the worst, all on her own show. The producers are sick of Porsha and her family sitting there acting like fight night didn't happen less than 12 hours ago. Porsha is responsible for her actions. She's an adult. However, when you contribute to creating a monster, when the monster arrives and start to behave like exactly what you created, don't get upset now. Don't be shocked. The excuses, the giving her a pass, rewarding her for every bad decision, that's the reason why she's that way. God turning off the lights when Porsha started lying about Dennis. Not on my watch. For those of you who saw the episode, once all of the fight and everything happened, Porsha went to tell her mom her version of what happened. Exactly, as if her mom wasn't going to watch the episode and see what happened. Porsha is toxic as bleep, and she should have kept this show to herself. Aunt Liz is preaching. She's not on Porsha payroll. She's going to call Porsha out. Basically, her aunt said, in summary, just because you went downtown and marched a few times and raised your fist doesn't mean that you're ready to carry our family legacy. The legacy is about real sacrifice. Basically, we're not about violence, okay? And that's what you represent, which is a complete opposite of what we stand for. So under no circumstances are you ready to represent or carry our family legacy. Porsha completely started that. That ish was uncalled for. She just wanted a reason to fight Dennis because she's mad he brought a date. Did Porsha really try to hit his mama? This show has really changed the way I look at Porsha. Child, Porsha has told them to not talk about it and then to say in the confessionals that she's used to them acting like everything is okay. I keep telling you, Porsha is a dangerous woman. One of those people that can get you locked up for years in prison and move on with her life like nothing happened. And I completely see and understand why Facial Parks was her best friend. People that just lie like that, and the fact that people that can just lie and ruin your entire life and don't even blink an eye. All that fake, I take accountability, girl, bye. You only doing it because you saw the backlash. Honestly, Porsha needs her beat for calling Dennis' mom the B word. If Dennis was responsible for that fight, they would have all been singing about it. But because it was Porsha, now everyone has a gag order. And that's the reason why Porsha will continue to go down this path until she messes with the wrong one. Because people continue to coddle her. And this right here is grounds for them to say, since you don't want to open up, no more season 2, there's no show for you. The whole point is for you to be honest and vulnerable and open up. If you're going to keep playing this, we're not bringing the show back. The end. Porsha was the one who made activism her entire storyline last year, and this year she's just a human with a platform. When Kenya Moore questioned her activism, oh my gosh, cancel Kenya Moore, cancel the black woman. She did all that stuff. Now look at you. She was right all along. Porsha is full of ish. You started everything, threw the first blow, and want to cry? Exactly. He touched my family. Girl, shut up. Porsha asking them to keep their silence tells us everything we need to know. Candy and Kenya was right. Porsha was doing the BLM for a storyline because we in here about that. You ain't no activist. Porsha, if you can still be triggered to the point of violence by a cheating situation that happened 3 years ago, you shouldn't be getting a wedding planner, boo, but a therapist. You need to heal. Damn. I'm sorry. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.